Hello, this is Michael with League of Items, and today we're going to discuss patch 9.3's impact on items. 9.3 is making big changes to ADC items, so now is a great time to revisit what we know about items, and I'll offer some ways to evaluate items. This isn't meant to be an exhaustive analysis of items, but we will look at the expected impact of these changes. Infinity Edge's cost remains the same. The build path changes, which is a plus. The AD is increased, and now gives 25% crit, while also increasing crit damage by 25%. The double critical strike chance has been removed, and so has the crit damage to true damage conversion. This will have a larger impact on the item's ceiling than the baseline efficiency. This change also means Infinity Edge builds will spike later in the game, presumably when you buy an Armor Pen item. Essence Reaver now costs 3,200 gold. And the build path is changed for the better. Essence Reaver now also gives 25% crit. The AD was reduced by 15, and you no longer get 300 mana because the build path was changed. Essence Flare was also removed. These changes should increase the baseline efficiency, but reduce the item ceiling. Spear of Shojin is a new BF sword item with no crit. The item costs 3,400 gold, giving 60 AD, 250 health, and 20% CDR. The passive grants Awakened Dragon. Your next basic attack after casting your ultimate grants Awakened Dragon for 6 seconds, granting 50% attack speed and 20% basic ability cooldown refund on basic attack. This means the item will have a large disparity between its baseline efficiency and its ceiling. Stormrazor has been updated as well. Now costing 300 more gold at 3,100. The build path was also changed. The item lost 5 attack damage and 10% attack speed. The change to the passive will increase synergy with other energized effects, like Rapid Fire Cannon. Phantom Dancer received the largest change out of the Zeal items. PD received a 100 gold price decrease and lost 10% attack speed and 5% crit chance. However, since Lament was changed to Lifeline, the item becomes more reliable, but worse at dueling. Static Shiv received a 5% attack speed buff and now costs 200 less gold. Rapid Fire Cannon, Runan's Hurricane, and Static Shiv all had their price decreased by 200 gold to compensate for the loss of 5% crit. But while the relative strength to each other remained the same, they became less efficient items overall. Both Lord Dominik's and Mortal Reminder were given 5 AD, which will slightly increase their efficiency. When this patch hits pro play, I would expect teams to emphasize these changes by using crit ADCs more often, which means Randuin's Omen and tanks that can build Randuin's Omen efficiently should increase in priority. At the core of item analysis is the following theory. An item's baseline efficiency is a strong indicator of an item's vulnerability to game state. An item with high baseline efficiency is strong in nearly every scenario, whereas an item with low baseline efficiency is only at its strongest when other conditions are met. For AD carries, it boils down to burst damage versus consistent damage. Consistent damage is more reliable and less resistant to enemy items. This chart only counts base stats, which are active 100% of the time. Personally, I prefer compositions that prioritize champions who use items with high efficiency, even if it means sacrificing upside, because it's easier to project the points of the game you will be strong. Ezreal is one of the strongest ADCs currently, and he utilizes several items with very high efficiency. Muramana, Archangel Staff, Iceborne Gauntlet, and Blade of the Ruined King are all very efficient and fit into his kit uniquely. Unfortunately, I really don't see patch 9.3 making that big of a change other than popularity. The best ADCs, like Ezreal, haven't had huge changes to their items.